Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome to the first episode of a new series that I think I'd like to start, which is going to be titled My Favourite ... and then I'm going to go through the big leagues, the big nations, and just choose my favourite squads within them. First off, if you guys are looking to buy some coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you. Yes, so this video is going to be, as you can probably see in that top left corner, my favourite BPL squads, my favourite Barclays Premier League squad. Just from using different players this year on Ultimate Team, I felt like I've used an awful lot of players this year, so I can really call and judge what I think is probably the best Premier League squad, or at least my favourite players to use in the squad. So, in goal today, we have got Petr Cech's Team of the Season. I really enjoyed this guy's goalkeeper card. The other, the player I've got on the bench is Joe Hart. He is also incredible on this team. Just a great goalkeeper for the Premier League. So you've got a choice between those two. One's expensive, one's nice and cheap. But Petr Cech, he has got 90 diving, 87 handling, 91 reflexes, 90 positioning. Just insane stats for a goalkeeper. He's nice and tall, he's got fantastic, he's just agile, and he saves an awful lot of shots for me. So he is my favourite goalkeeper in the Premier League this year, along with Joe Hart there. You could choose either or. Right, I am going to put the defensive three in right now. We're going to go with Ivanovic, second in form Koscielny, and the regular Kabul. These are my three favourite centre-backs in the Premier League. That is with absolutely no doubt about it. Let's start with Kabul. He's cheap, he's tall, he's fast, he's strong. That is exactly what you're looking for. He's one of the most overpowered centre-backs I've ever used in the game. He is insane, really does the job fantastically well. Then Laurent Koscielny, I literally have used him countless amounts of times in squad builders. You guys know that. I pretty much always say, here is my tried and tested favourite centre-back, Laurent Koscielny, and he always does the job. And he's just a fantastic player. Again, a lot of pace, great defending and heading stats, and decent work rates on him. And he just always does the job very well. And then we have the man of the match, Ivanovic, someone which I really enjoy. His normal card's a right back, and therefore this card being moved to a centre back is very different and very unusual. He's got 73 pace, 88 defending, 88 heading, which is just brilliant, really fantastic. He's the slowest of the three, but I've put him in the centre, and 73 pace is absolutely fine by me. That's fast enough to be an outside centre back in my eyes, and he's just a god. So these three are the best centre backs in the Premier League for me. That is who I would use all day, every day. Right, moving on to our defensive midfielders, we are going to go with Yaya Toure and Marouane Fellaini's Team of the Season. I don't think it gets better than this for CDMs in the Premier League. Both 86 rated. Yaya's regular card has got some fantastic stats, but then Fellaini's TOTS card, just look at the stats on there. They are all far better than Toure's. But these two players, because they're tall, because they're lanky and have long legs and they just get involved, I feel like these two feel like 85 pace to me. Because they're so tall and they've got decent pace anyway, they seem to be able to catch up to anyone. They're strong, they can, they really just do the job, that CDM role fantastically well. And you're not going to be missing tackles with these two, that's for sure. They're just very rock solid is the only way I can describe them. And both going forward can also score you some nice goals, as I'll show you coming up shortly. Very impressed with these two players. Okay, over on the right hand side, we've got Ben Arfa. Over on the left hand side, we've got our expensive player Tots Bale, and then in the cam position we have got Tarat in form. So let's start over on the right with Ben Arfa. These are our attacking midfielders. This is the category I would class them in. And Ben Arfa is my go-to right midfielder for a French team or for a Premier League team, just because he's got the skills, he's got the left-footed shot, and I don't know, there's something about Ben Arfa that is just fantastic this year. He always is great on Ultimate Team, and he's no different this year at all. In this particular squad, when I was using it, he didn't shine, but we've got so many other players that I've really enjoyed in this squad that there's no doubt that someone's gonna not perform as you would kind of expect. But on the other hand, this guy, Tots Bale, is just awesome. I've used I think every single Bale apart from the Tots one. So I thought, okay, rather than just put the second inform left mid one out there because I've used it, I'll try this one out. And yeah, I agree, he's definitely the best left midfielder in the Premier League for me. I wanted to use his third inform striker card, but then there's two strikers which I couldn't not use. So we'll put him in at left mid, and if it wasn't for Bale being left mid here, it would have definitely been Assaidi for me at left mid, because he is just fantastic, great skills and stuff, and he's dead cheap as well for you guys. So if you can't afford Bale, there's a fantastic option for your Premier League in Assaidi. But Bale's stats are just crazy. 96 pace, 93 shooting, 89 passing, 93 dribbling. He's got 81 defending and 79 heading. He could play left back. But why would you ever do that to him? He is so good on the ball, fantastic shooting, dribbling is crazy, and he's rapid. What a player he is, really enjoy him. Then Adel Tarapt, what can I say about him apart from he is Mr. Perfect. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, fantastic pace, shooting, dribbling is just awesome, and he plays through some lovely balls as well to our strike force. Shooting on both feet from that central cam position is just fantastic. The only other players I would play in these positions are Santi Cazorla, preferably his Tots card, but since he's just sitting on the bench, I thought I'd just get the regular one. And then Samir Nasri, who is also a god on this game. That is the big contention, is our cam spots on this team. That is for sure. But then moving on to our strike force, we have got these two. Team of the season, Benteke and Sergio Aguero. It doesn't get any better than this for me. We've got one tall, big, strong player and one small, pacey player. But the good thing about our tall, strong player is he's also got pace. That's a great thing to have. Unfortunately, Benteke's got 2-star skill moves. That is the only thing which lets him down. Aguero was an absolute certainty to go in this team for me. He's better. As I spoke to Nas, my mate Nas FIFA the other day, he was saying that Aguero is better than S-Wine and Royce on this game, and I totally agree with him. He finishes everything. Fantastic player, so enjoyable to use. And Benteke, this two as a partnership, they work so well as a great combo. So that is the Premier League squad. On the bench, as I said, we've got Hart in goal as a second keeper. Company and Louise are probably the two other best centre-backs in my opinion. Then we've got Assaidi, Cazorla, Nasri, and then this guy would be my other choice at striker. Javier Hernandez in form. Chicharito, he's a beast. Really solid card and nets a lot of goals. So that is my favourite Premier League squad. If you've enjoyed so far, I'd really appreciate if you guys drop a like. I'll show you now some of the goals that I scored with the team. Next time I do a my favourite, I'm going to try and do 2 of these a week. I'll do a my favourite league. So, you know, a Premier League, Serie A, whatever. I'll do them on Sundays, but then sometime during the week I'll do one based on a nation. So, leave a comment down below, guys, who you would like to see, which nation you would like to see, and the most thumbs up one I will do for you guys sometime in the next few days. So, let's move over and show you some of the goals we scored with my favourite Premier League squad. Alright then guys, as promised, here are some of the goals that I scored. First off, big header from Ivanovic. That is the exact thing you can expect from him. He's a real threat going forward. I always find the central centre-backs score more headers from corners. I don't know if that's just me or what. But then a goal here from Fellaini and another one from Torre, showing that our 2 CDMs still do manage to get up the pitch and actually net us a couple of goals, and 2 good goals they were. Then that was the first shot I had in the first game I played with this team, and yeah, that's just Tarapt all over for me. He's such a good play, so tricky, and that running scoop gets completely and utterly abused by me on 5-star skillers. And then he's got the perfect weak foot that he can always just tap it in on either foot, so it really buggers up the defenders and they have no idea which way he's going, which is why he is so incredible. Then we've got Sergio Aguero here, managed to get past that defender with a bit of a rainbow flick, and then an easy finish into the back of the net. This is some good work here from Benteke, holding up that defender, you know, dragging him wide, giving Aguero so much space that there's no way in the world he will ever miss that shot. And then, you know, good ball in, header from Ben Arfa there, and manages to get it flicked over the defender, and a solid finish. That's all what Aguero is about, really is. And again, great work between the 2 strikers here, puts Benteke through on goal and across the keeper. What a lovely goal that is. He's got insane finishing, and he's also a big jumping, big man. He's always going to win some headers from corners too. I find that Benteke does that an awful lot of the time, does score some very very simple headers from corners just because he's so big and strong. And then look at that, bit of a power blaster, just get it past the keeper. But now on to the final goals, 3 goals from Gareth Bale here. So if you have enjoyed the video, guys, I would really appreciate if you dropped a like. This is going to be my new big series that is going to come out once or twice a week, run through to FIFA 14. So if you guys really like it, I'd love you guys to drop a like. Drop a comment as to what you would like to see next. As I said, next time is going to be a nation. So let me know your favourite nation or what nation you would like me to do. Highest rated one will get done. And what a scorcher that is from Gareth Bale. So thank you guys for watching. We'll just show you that goal once more time. So it was a lovely finish. And I really thank you guys for watching. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.